Something freaking breaks.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's EROCKRODZ, and today we're riding a sit-down electric scooter by Caroma. This is the P1 model, and we are just doing a quick test ride to test this thing out. It is freaking freezing. It is freezing today. Well, it's probably in the high 30s, but the wind chill is making it feel way colder. We're gonna take a quick look at the scooter, but right now I'm just riding around. Oh gosh, it is too cold to be doing this right now. But anyways, one thing that surprised me about this scooter is how comfortable the ride is. This ride is probably one of the most comfortable rides in my garage. Like, no joke. Let's just pull over here. So this is right here. This is the Caroma P1. This is just a basic sit-down commuter scooter that tops out at 20 miles per hour. But like I was saying, one of the things that really stands out for me is how comfortable the ride is. A quick run through the specs. It's a 48 volt system that has a 500 watt motor that peaks at about 819 watts, I believe, this model. And it has a 48 volt, I'm drawing a blank on the battery size. It's not that big, but I'll put it up on the screen what size the battery is. But the thing that really stands out for me for this scooter is this is super affordable and it's super comfortable. And that's because it has full suspension. It's got the front suspension, rear suspension, and a very, very cushy seat. So the thing to know is that it is very limited though for who it's gonna fit well. As you guys know, if you follow the channel, I'm a shorter rider, and I think this feels super comfortable for my size. Taller people, you probably will not like this because you're gonna feel super scrunched. You can't adjust the seat height, you can't raise the handlebars, but for me, it just feels so comfortable. This makes me want to get like a modified RZR. I've never ridden something so small before, and this just makes me want to get like a smaller pocket bike because of how comfortable this ride is for me. So the standout feature for me is that how comfortable this ride is if it fits you well. It's not a speed demon. It tops out at 20 miles per hour, so it's basically like a class 2 e-bike. And this is the first time that I've ridden a scooter with a seat. All scooters, all commuter scooters I ride are basically the stand-up scooters, and this surprised me a lot of how comfortable it is. It's opening up my eyes to getting another type of scooter or e-bike this size. I can't say enough about how comfortable this is. Let me put on the GPS just to see the speed. It's going to be your basic commuter scooter. There's no display. It's basically just this battery gauge. I'll check the current price, but depending on the model you get, it's very affordable. It is either $200 to $400 depending on the model, the motor size you get. I believe the one that I'm riding right now is the roughly around $400 version, I believe. But yeah, so there's no speed levels. It's basically one speed. And right now we're hitting, I'm not getting a full 20 miles per hour at the moment. There we go. It's super cold out right now, and looks like it's hovering just around 19 miles per hour. But the ride is so comfy. One thing that I like about these sit-down scooters versus the stand-up scooters is that it's not as easy as riding a bike with one hand, but you can ride with one hand if you really need to, because of you're sitting down, the stability. Oh, but it is too cold out. You're not going to be going super fast, you're not going to be going super far, but this is a perfect, comfortable commuter scooter if you live in a urban setting, if you live in a city, if you live in a beach town. This is the perfect ride just to cruise around. The comfort, not just the comfort of the actual scooter itself, but the throttle responsiveness and the throttle curve is very smooth, very, very smooth. Usually on very budget, affordable bikes, you don't really have that many, you can't have high expectations for like the comfort or riding of it, but this one really surprised me with how comfortable it is. And then another nice thing about it is that it's small enough for my wife to comfortably ride it. For years I've been trying to get her into e-bikes or scooters, but she's always timid because of how big they are. And the size of this one is so small and approachable. The throttle is super smooth. It's not going to throw you off, but it's not that it's slow. The throttle curve is just nice. Like it's tuned very well. I'm not sure what else to say about this except that I am pleasantly surprised with the build of this scooter. Oh, this thing is fun.
Whoa, what is that?
It's like a sit-down scooter, but it's super comfortable. It's easy to mount. It only goes like 20 miles per hour, but the acceleration is really nice.
It's like going to the store thing.
Yeah. All right, we got Spencer trying out the Caroma. I'm not even sure how tall he is. I'll have to check out to see how tall he is, but you'll see the size, that this thing is tiny. How does it feel?
Good.
Careful, careful. Slowly. It's pretty powerful. That's why I'm a little worried when he rides it, because it's got decent torque. You don't want to go around the block?
I can try.
Just go slow. Nice. How does it feel?
I feel kind of comfortable.
You feel comfortable now?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 10.
And you're riding this electric scooter?
Yeah. Goes a bit fast.
It feels a bit fast, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty torquey for you. It's a big step up from what you used to ride.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm getting used to this bike now.
You're getting used to it? It looks good on you. It actually looks like a good size. So I'm only a 5'4" rider, and this is the size of the electric scooter. It's below my waist, well below my waist. I could completely flat foot when sitting. So it's very small, it's tiny, but it's very comfortable. You do need the key to ride the scooter. You have to power it on and to keep the key in down here. It is a full twist throttle. It does have a front headlight, and then it comes with a little bell. It's a lot of fun for the cost of the scooter. It's in the price range of the stand-up scooters, but has the comfort of a bike, I would say.
What do you think about this scooter?
So I think it's actually pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. It's an affordable electric scooter. It's not a high-speed scooter. It only maxes out at 20 miles per hour, but it's very torquey. It's got a lot of torque for the size. Even though it's not the fastest, it's got some nice pickup. And the thing that I like about it is that it's extremely comfortable because of the dual suspension and this really cushy seat. It makes the ride super smooth.
Who do you think it's for?
I think this is for anyone that's looking for a small commuter electric scooter. The size is pretty compact. It doesn't take up that much room, especially if you have limited space in an apartment. Or you could throw it into the back of a trunk pretty well. The handlebars do fold down. Okay, so the handlebars fold down. And then it's pretty lightweight. It's, I believe, 40 plus pounds. I'll have to double check. It's not super light, but it's not super heavy. It does get pretty compact. You can throw it into the back of your car, take it around the city, take it on some trails. It's not intimidating. It's very approachable for anyone getting into PEVs because they're going to be able to flat foot it. The throttle's responsive. I think people will have a lot of fun on this bike. If you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing. Hit the like button. It really helps out the channel. And we'll catch you on the next ride. All right, guys. Right on.